Hey, good morning. Tiffany here with GF Mom Certified, and I am in the kitchen, not showered yet, but definitely getting Thanksgiving food made. I wanted to walk you through pretty quickly how you would make traditional greens, right? So traditional greens is a smoked meat or a ham hock. A lot of people will use smoked turkey necks now, thinking that they're healthier for you. Honestly, pork has no different health benefits than turkey. So we've got us smoked pork neck. A lot of times I'll actually get a hock too. They didn't have any hocks left at the store because, as you all know, I waited till yesterday to go get groceries. So smoked pork necks. We've got 2 large cloves of garlic here. I've got a yellow onion. This is bone broth that was made from scratch here at home. You can also use canned broth if you want, but if you're gonna go traditional, you're gonna wanna use bone broth that you've boiled down. Thyme is necessarily needed, and our bay leaves. And then in your pan, you're gonna want bacon grease, some sort of oil, lard. So first things first, you're gonna heat your oil, throw in your chopped onion and your garlic with a tablespoon of thyme. Let that do its thing and the onion get kind of soft. To that, you're gonna add 3 cups, or basically 1 quart jar of bone broth. Then you're gonna add 5 cups of water and your meat, okay? Your hocks, your smoked necks. You're gonna put the lid on. You're gonna let that cook on low for 2 hours. After 2 hours, you're gonna start adding greens. Your greens, this is the trick I learned, and if you all know, which you do, we're a mixed family. I learned this from not my grandma. My grandma made greens. They were bitter, they were sour. I hated them as a child. My husband's grandma and his aunts taught me that you remove the stem from the collard or from the kale. Let me show you. I'm cheating a little bit, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we always do a kale and spinach mix, but the idea is when you have big things of kale, this is me cheating a little bit, you take the stem out of the kale. When you take the stem out, the bitterness isn't there. What you want is the leafy part of the kale. Same thing with the mustard and the collard greens. You take that big stocky part out and you only save the leafies, okay? For the spinach, we'll just use this like it is. Again, this is, if you're going to take the big kale dinosaurs, you remove the stalk, roll them up, almost like you're rolling tobacco, and then cut them, and they'll be ribbons, just like they are in these packages. And, okay, so 2 hours, you cook with the lid on, then you add the greens. You add the greens until they're flowing over, put the lid on, you know, they'll cook down, give them a good stir, keep adding greens, okay? Super, super simple. I will tell you this recipe is in our Celebrates Heritage Cookbook, which is all of our traditional soul food recipes that are gluten-free and dairy-free. If you made this with mazel instead of bone broth and you left the meat out, you would have vegan, vegetarian collard greens for Thanksgiving, okay? So that's how we do this. Again, you can follow us online. We're doing all kinds of cooking today for Thanksgiving. GFMomCertified.com. We're GF Mom Certified on Instagram. And then we've got a whole bunch of tips and tutorials on our YouTube channel as well. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for the heart. Love you guys too.